This video is sponsored by War Thunder. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the duo group Iron Man. In the last video, I collected over 100 more brimstone keys, and I got my collection in total up to exactly 1,000. That's where I wrapped up the last video. I'm not opening them at 1,000 though. I talked more about this in the last video, but the drop rate to get one piece of each Dusk Mystic at least once is 2,284. Now, I'm not necessarily saying I'll be going all the way to 2284 before I open them. That's just my default plan at the moment. If I can't think of anything better or nothing else comes up along the way, I'll just keep going till I get to 2284, I guess. And one of the main reasons why I want to get such a big stack and why I definitely don't want to open them at 1000 is because whenever I do eventually open them, I would like to have the biggest key opening on YouTube. There are people on YouTube that have more keys opened in total, but I think the biggest key opening I've seen where they actually had that many keys at once stacked up to open in the video is like 1,400 something. I have not searched too thoroughly, so it's very possible that maybe there are some really big openings I have not found. But with all that said, I'm going to give you a few seconds to take a guess at what kind of content I'm going to start off the video with. I'm doing Slayer. And that is the first brimstone key after 1,000 brimstone keys. It's like taking the first step into a whole new adventure. Oh, a beautiful whip on the ground. Oh, I was about to grab another task and almost missed it, but I just saw that was task number 1,700, which I got 500 Slayer points from. Oh my gosh, the hidden shortcut is finally being acknowledged by RuneLite. This must be very, very new because they've never had this shortcut highlighted. That one was always highlighted, the underwall tunnel, but not this secret shortcut. Guys, there was a game update this morning, and an item was deleted from my bank. An item that I've spent over 100 hours collecting. My pieces of 8 are gone. But that's okay, because instead of being a physical in-game currency, it's now a points system, which is really nice for UIMs. A few weeks ago, the mining gloves were updated so that their effects are better and so that they're cheaper from the shops. Each tier of the gloves, there's 3 tiers, each tier is now 20 minerals cheaper. If you already bought them though, I don't think there's a way to get a refund for the 20 minerals cheaper that they made them. So yeah, there's 3 tiers total. I only bought the first tier a long time ago, and I did not realize I had this many unidentified minerals in the bank, so I can already buy the next tier. So I have the regular mining gloves. Next tier is superior mining gloves that has 100 minerals, used to be 120. That's a new collection lock slot, and then I'll just equip them once just to say I equipped them. Because we're about to combine them together. We have to talk to her. It's going to cost 40 minerals, which used to cost 60, which means I was not able to afford this before they updated it to make it cheaper. Not that it would have mattered too much because it would take that long to get the minerals for it, but I could do it right away now, and that is another collection lock slot. And now we have the expert mining gloves. And with the expert mining gloves, you get guaranteed extra gathers. The number changes based on the type of ore. And this is what reminded me of it, because with today's update, they changed sandstone, so you get an extra gather with it. It did not do anything for sandstone before. Not that I planned to use sandstone, but that was my reminder. And just to show you exactly what it means when it says for iron, you get 3 extra gathers. There's the original one, +1, +2, +3. Dude, that is insane. Now a quick message. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and you could play it on PC and consoles. There's over 2,500 tanks, planes, and helicopters to take command of, and you can pick any era going back to the 1920s. There's 3 different game modes for every type of player. There's arcade, simulator, and realistic. You don't need any extra hardware to play. You can just use your mouse and keyboard or controller on console, even on simulator mode. I really like the lag-free high frame rate gameplay, which is due to their in-house developed Dagannoth engine. War Thunder has incredibly detailed vehicles as well as realistic graphics and sound effects to make you feel like you're really there. Join the community of 70 million players on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox by using my link in the description or pinned comment. New and returning players that haven't played for at least 6 months will get a massive bonus pack that includes multiple premium vehicles and an exclusive vehicle. And thank you so much to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. What in the shield left half? I got a DK's task again. Here's the collection log. I did get the second archer's ring. I think that was in the previous video. So at this point, really the only things I'm going for are these 2 pets. Yeah, it took me to over 1,000 KC to get the second archer's ring. Hey, you got a berserker ring. And there is a me staff. I thought you could only get Skeletal Top from DKs, but I got it in the Lumbee Graveyard. Hey, there's a Sears Ring, and we got a Dragon Axe. Another Dax. Is Liliati like Bodhi's nephew? The end of the DK's task. No pets today. 6.6 mil. That's kind of a little point milestone right there. 25k Slayer points. Oh, hey, Spook Dog got another pet on the account. Oh, okay, Yuri, you got jokes? There were 3 goblins in the bar. Which one left first? I guess we'll never know. I think I intimidated him. He knows that's my job to tell the jokes around here. And then there's this other meme that was like based off of 2 memes at the time. They combined the Mudkip meme and the Yo Dog meme. So it's like, yo dog, I heard you like Mudkip, so I put a Mudkip in your Mudkip so you can Mudkip while you Mudkip. You really had to have been there. Yo, Spook Dog coming in with the 96 Slayer. Oh, there's an occult necklace. I'm kind of a few days late on this. I was looking at Spook Dog's total level, and she reached 2200. She's beyond 2200 now, but I guess I was logged off when she got 2200, so I never ended up seeing the message in the chat box, so I was unaware of that. But yeah, she did pass the 2.2k total milestone. I've had a DK's task stored for a little while, and with the recent updates, not only is it free to store a task, you can also swap between your current task, and you don't have to wait until you don't have a current task. Anyways, I have this DK's task that has been stored for a while, and I've been waiting to do it until I was in the mood to do the combat achievements. There's 2 combat achievements I have left for each DK that are not going to be done passively. You do specifically have to go out of the way for each of these to get them done. And today I'm in the mood to do them, so let's try to get it done. And another really nice recent update is the shortcut to DKs now. So instead of every time I want to go back there, it taking 3 minutes, now it should take about 1 minute. Strategically waiting for the game to get easier until I do the things that will save a few minutes. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Each of the DKs has their own combat achievement to kill it while the other 2 are attacking you. Like for this first one I got done, Death to the Archer King, it's to kill Supreme whilst under attack by Prime and Rex. All 3 of those have a decent chance of being completed while going for the other DK's combat achievements. Like I wasn't even trying to complete it in that case. The combat achievement I was actually trying to do was called From One King to Another, which is to kill Prime using a Rune Throne Axe spec that is bounced off of Rex. And it'd be easier to get that done with Supreme dead because it's annoying having all 3 attacking you at the same time. I don't need to worry about whittling down Rex at all since this is all about Prime, but I do have to get Prime down to low health to make sure the Rune Throne Axe spec is what gets him to 0. And the Rune Throne Axe sucks, so it's really important to try and get Prime as close to 0 as possible, because if I use up all my spec, then I would have to reset and try this task all over again. The special attack uses 10% per target that it hits, so in this case, because there's 2 DKs I'm hitting, it's using 20%, which means I had 5 chances to get this done, and on the 4th hit, I did it. I headed upstairs to regroup, but while I was up there, I realized, wait, this would be the perfect opportunity to do Death to the Warrior King, so I went back down, which is killing Rex with the other 2 on me. Since Rex was the only one alive, it would be pretty chill to get him down to low health while waiting for the other 2 to spawn, but even if one other DK is alive, it's still really chill with Rex because you can freeze him or safe spot him. But yeah, that's what I did, and I very easily got the achievement done, Death to the Warrior King. And then I got Death to the Seer King done, defeating Prime with the other 2 on me, and that was the last of the easy tasks. I mean, not easy tier, but like easy for me tasks. And now there's only 2 more to go. Next one I'm doing is called Toppling the Diarchy. This one is to kill Rex and 1 other DK at the same time. I picked Prime as my other DK because I was going to be using range and, you know, the combat triangle range beats mage. This was the start of a fresh trip to DKs, and I killed the Ranger first so I could focus on the other 2. And the goal is to get Prime and Rex both as close to 0 HP as possible without actually killing them, to try and make it as likely as possible that I could kill them both on the same tick for the task. Prime was in the middle of the room, so I couldn't really safe spot Rex and hit Prime, so I froze Rex, and that gave me plenty of time to get Prime close to 0. Once I did that, I safe spotted Rex to get him low too, and that part is pretty chill because I'm not taking any damage from the DKs, although I was aware of Supreme's respawn timer still counting down, so I knew I didn't have unlimited time to chill. My plan to take them down together was with the Dragon Crossbow special attack. This hits up to 9 enemies in a 3x3 area. The main target of the attack takes 20% extra damage, while the secondary targets take 20% less damage. However, it does take 60% special attack, which means I only get 1 attempt with it. and in this case it missed, but I brought Chins as backup just in case of that exact situation because I knew the Chins would be able to clean up that last bit of damage and complete the... Oh yeah, I failed. I went through the whole thing again, although this time Supreme was alive during it because I let him roam away during the setup. And this time the Dragon Crossbow spec hit, and it was a very nice feeling. Shout out to Spookdog for getting the Dragon Limbs drop. If I didn't have a Dragon Crossbow to use, I'd probably rely on Chins, or maybe try the Din's special attack, or maybe even try a Mage setup using Barrage. Moving on to the final achievement, Rapid Succession, which is kill all 3 DKs within 9 seconds of the first one. It took a bit of strategizing, and on this first attempt, I should have switched to Maging Rex as soon as I saw the big range XP drop, because there's a slight delay as the arrow fires through the air that you can use to work to your advantage. But I got a bit unlucky with the hits here. Well, not even unlucky, I just didn't get lucky with the hits here. So I killed all 3 of them, but did not get them all within the 9-second time frame. For the next attempt, I brought the Voidwaker. Yes. Yes. I thought I was too late for that one, but I got it. Must have been just in time. Oh, that feels good. Let's see how many... Okay, I started with 350 points to the next tier, to the Master tier. Now let's see, I'm at 326. So that is 24 points I got done from completing all the DK's CAs. And let's just take a look in here. Ah, it's green. Very, very nice feeling to have that done. I'm kind of in the mood to do some aerial fishing now. Let me see how many pearls I have. I could buy another rod with the amount of pearls I have. I'm gonna go aerial fish now, and then at the end of my session, we'll buy a rod then. Pretty solid day of aerial fishing. This was about 4 hours, and I got 44 more pearls. To buy a rod, I need to grab the pearls I had from before out the bank. I've only bought 1 rod in the past, and I'm buying them in the order of most expensive to least expensive because it makes my brain feel better that way. So the next one is going to be the Pearl Fly Fishing Rod. I believe that's 120 pearls. This one, yes. Cool. I have 70 pearls left. Next one is going to cost 100 pearls whenever I do go back to aerial fishing. And I'm going to store this in the POH to save bank space. And I don't know if I'm ever going to go fly fishing on the account. If I ever do, I probably won't remember I have it here. Spookdog is currently doing a bit of smithing, it looks like, and she asked me for coal. And I think now's a good time to figure out what all she needs for 99. And after doing some calculations, if I give her 30k coal, that should be good to get her there. She's not going for 99 smithing right now. I think it's just a couple levels for diaries. I'm pretty sure she's still mainly doing Slayer. But after this, she'll be set for supplies to go for 99 whenever she gets around to it. Oh, I wasn't logged in, but Spookdog just sent me this. Another 99. Hooray. And here is Imbued Hearts number 2 on the thing. I'm going to go finish up that DK's task that I started. So we'll swap these and try to get something good today. We got a Dragon Axe to start off the trip. There's another... That's the end of the DK's task. Only got the 2 Dragon Axes, so it was pretty uneventful. And here is Hearts number 2 on the group Iron Man team thing. If you called every time, eventually you'll be right. And you'll look like a genius. People say it's voiced over. It's not voiced over, I just called every time. Ooh, an occult necklace. Oh, another occult necklace in this task. Nice. And there's the end of the task. Wow, there's an occult necklace on the last kill of the task. Okay. Dang, 3 occult necklaces from 1 Smoke Devil task. Those are 1 in 512 from the regular Smoke Devils. For this elite clue step that requires you to go to the DK's lair, or in front of the DK's room, that has been sped up now with the new shortcuts. It's probably an Iron Man, right? Looks like an iron. Should I just take the world? I mean, what's he gonna do? Just if I clump them all up, what's he gonna do? Attack them one by one? Hello, it is me, Heckhoundor, with my Infernal Cape. How would Spookdog type? There we go. This is my first time using the T-bow for a Real Black Dragon task, and supposedly it's really good here. Yeah, this... Oh, wait, let's see. This thing can hit. Because I haven't really done Brutal Black Dragons before, I wasn't sure if I would need food or not, but it looks like I don't. Well, I might need a bit of food for when I run up to them, if they melee me while I'm picking up the loot. And look at the fire that comes out of their mouth, or I don't know if that's the mage hit or whatever, but it's a skull that comes at you. 77. And on the topic of using the T-bow for general Slayer mobs, I heard it's really good for Deviant Specters. We'll see if that's the case, if it can hit big. Oh, that's pretty decent. Oh, wait, there's a big hit. Okay. Yeah, this thing's probably pretty good here. Ooh, that's a big hit. There's 109 virtual level of Slayer. As you can see, if you look at the time left, these Slayer levels are very few and far between. This is probably the craziest Jellies task I've had before. I got 6 Brimstone keys, 4 totem pieces, and 7 hard clues on the ground. This is the most amount of hard clues I've ever had from a Slayer task before. Oh, let's get started. I got the next hour of my life set for me. Give it like a year or 2 from now. As soon as I'm done grinding out hard clues, Jagex will make like a preset in the bank so that you equip everything and everything goes into your inventory from 1 click. But for now, I have to manually do all the clicks myself every time. I just hit 50 million attack XP. Yo, this Slayer task, this was number 1800, and that gave me 500 Slayer points. I'm about to go to sleep, but overnight, while I'm asleep, there's gonna be a game update, and I believe it's supposed to be the Project Rebalance, but for combat this time. And I put on my best mage gear because I just want to see my my stats now versus when I wake up. Specifically the magic damage. I'm currently at plus 26%. And yeah, good night. And we got evolution of rebalance in the morning. Yep, the Project Rebalance happened, and the mage damage changes did come into effect today, along with a lot of other things. Let's check the damage now, if it changed for me. 25.5, no. That's fine, it's not that big of a difference. Oh, actually, plus Augury now has 4% magic strength. Or magic damage. But yeah, there's so much to this update. I'm gonna make its own separate video instead of trying to summarize it in 30 seconds in this GIM progress video. And maybe I'll just link the video I end up making in the description of this video if you want to see all about the Project Rebalance combat changes. And I'm still working on the video, by the way. That's her 3rd time getting getting the Kraken pet. Hey, wow, her pet RNG's really starting to come around, huh? One of the things that they rebalanced in today's game update is gargoyles. It says gargoyles have had their crush defense reduced and their stab and slash defenses increased. Previously, I was using the Blade of Saldor here, but it looks like the bludgeon might be better to use now, so I'm gonna start using this here. I really like the way they've rebalanced things to show love to some of the less used items or weapons in the game. Another thing they did is they removed the delay on auto casting. I'll do it right here. You'll see there's no 1-tick delay anymore. Before you'd have to manually cast the spell to remove the 1-tick delay, but now it works for auto cast too. Got a virtual prayer level 101. All the passive XP from the Bone Crusher and the Ash Sanctifier doing Slayer really adds up. Another part of the update was adding elemental weaknesses, and I got this Iron Dragon task, which reminded me to show that in the video, because now Metal Dragons, they're weak to Earth spells. They have a 50% weakness, so as you could see, well, you saw that first hit, I'm already hitting pretty hard. I used to use Trident and it was pretty chill, but I assume that this is going to be better using Earth Surge. Also, I grabbed out my whole stack of Wrath Runes to show you that 1 year and 9 months ago when I crafted my 200,000 Wrath Runes and everyone made fun of me and said it was pointless because I would never go through that many, I am here to prove you wrong because I used my crystal ball to tell the future back in 2022 that they were going to be adding elemental weaknesses to monsters in 2024. I probably could have found a better use for the crystal ball, but I think I did pretty good with it. It's so cool. I can run around, I can be out of combat and then click, and there's not a 1-tick delay like there used to be. It feels so good to use these spells. Another change they made is that they changed it so that all 4 elements within the same tier have the same max hit. So for all the wind spells, Wind Strike, Water Strike, Earth Strike, Fire Strike, they all scale up to Fire Strike now. So they all have a base max hit of 8. So even Wind Strike has a base max hit of 8, assuming you have Fire Strike unlocked. Otherwise, the elements scale up to the highest element of that tier that you have unlocked. So if I only had level 9 magic for Earth Strike, then these first 3 I have unlocked will have the same max hit as Earth Strike. No, the stack of 200k Wrath Runes is no more. Now it's only 199k. Kind of running dangerously low now. Might have to craft some more. I'm curious though, what is the price check of that? 48 mil. Uh-oh, I've run into my arch nemesis. Well, I got a DK's task, and the funny thing about that is that I also had a stored DK's task because I was saving that for the stream tomorrow, and I guess now I'm gonna have 2 DK's tasks to do on stream tomorrow. Oh boy. I was completely out of not only mahogany saplings, but also teak saplings. So I took all the teak and mahogany seeds I had for my bank and the seed vault, and I made them into saplings and some other stuff too, some papayas. And here, I'll just take out all the saplings I made. All right, here's all the saplings I made. Got 370 teak, about 500 papayas, and the mahogany's calquats as well. Wow, that's under a mil GP. That's like, I feel like that's a lot of farming XP, but it's not a lot of GP value. Wow, farming is like free for mains. Although this is probably considered the slow methods, huh? I just did a birdhouse run, and by pure chance, I happened to check my loot tracker, and that was 20,000 redwood birdhouses, which means if I remove the clockworks from here, we can now see the value of loot from 20,000 redwood birdhouses. Nice. This is so weird flicking augury at Rex. Not that it's necessary to do, but berserker ring. Mini corn dogs or jumbo corn dogs to a guy like me. Hey, we got a Dax. Another one of those axes. That's the end of the DK's task. No pet from it. We're gonna jump straight back in, not even do the clues. Just go straight back into it. I thought for a second that I was out of prayer pots, because I only have these 4-dose potions, but then I typed prayer and I saw I have all these other versions of the doses, so I'm gonna convert all these to 4 doses, and let's see how many I end up with. 1,300. Okay, set for a while again. Every time I see that message, you have a sneaking suspicion you would have received a hard clue. I keep thinking it's the pet at DK's. And there's an archer's ring. I think it's the 3rd one, right? Archer's ring number 3. And another dragon axe for this task. logs, that's right, they are my logs. Dang, a lot of D-axes today. Hey, fun fact about Zamorak brews. Only 3 monsters in the game drop them, of any number of doses. And that is Rex, Kirill, and Nightmare. Or, well, Fasani's Nightmare as well, if you count them both as one. Kirill and Nightmare both have lore related to Zamorak, but it's interesting because I don't think Rex has any Zamorak lore. Wow, another Dragon Axe. What the? It must be Dragon Axe Friday today. What? Another Archer's Ring, 2 in 1 trip. Why couldn't I have gotten this on the first ever DK's trip I ever did on the account? Oh, let me get the bones. It's too many Daxes, man. The last kill of the DK's task. I got enough Archer's Rings and Dragon Axes to have 1 for each finger. This is my first time getting this clue step since they added the shortcut that requires 96 agility. But there's the Vayeldi's Eye skip. Am I gonna get 77777 XP? Oh, I went over the all 7s. Unlucky. I did not hit the triple jackpot today. I see a lot of memes nowadays about Zoomers being addicted to vapes. And like you take away their vape and they just can't function anymore. I feel like that's the equivalent of the like the avocado toast for millennials. Now the Zoomers are like, they're addicted to their vapes. That's the meme for them. Virtual 107 range level. 90 million hit points XP. Oh my gosh, that's very close to being my first 100 mil skill on the account. It's so rare that I have to charge the Book of the Dead, but my Book of the Dead is out of charges, and this is gonna be, I think, only my 2nd time on the account charging it up. And the last time I charged it up, it had a cap of 60 charges, but in January of 2024, they increased the cap, and I have not been able to experience that since. It is 250 charges now, so this is gonna last a really, really long time, if I thought it lasted a while before. You know what I'm saying, boys? No way. Devious is playing his group Iron Man again. Devious if he had a French cousin.
You still at Necreal, Skip?
No.
What are you doing now?
Another task.
Now I have
No way.
I got a Troll Slayer task.
What task is it?
It's a Troll Slayer task.
Yeah, no, I get it's a troll, but what task?
It's a troll.
Are you? Yeah, I get it. It's like a troll task. Like it's like a joke task.
Maybe you got Suquas? If you don't want to tell us, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, just keep your secrets, I guess. Like, it just seems kind of cringe.
No, wait,
like,
wait. If you were to say,
Okay, I'm still at Necreals.
I thought you were Mudkip.
but yeah, do you not have trolls blocked? Are they high weighting or not? I can't remember.
No, he doesn't have trolls
No.
blocked. Look at his YouTube comments.
Oh, I just got a shield left half from Abbey Demons.
Abbey demons aren't really troll. They're a good task.
Watch this. I'm gonna go over here. Wait, go over here. Spookdog's been doing Slayer. I think she's currently level 97, so she's getting closer and closer to 99. But of course, with doing Slayer, you do barrage tasks, use the Trident sometimes, and she's running out of death runes. So I'm gonna give her 30k, and I think that should be more than enough to get her to 99. I did also give her like 5k, I think a few days or a week ago, but she went through those really fast. I forgot how fast you go through death runes. I had a store DK's task I was saving for the stream, and now that I'm streaming, let's go do it. Hey, a warrior ring. Oh, here we go again with the dragon axes. Oh, Spook just got 97 Slayer right now. Okay, she was close to 97 before. So begins the hardest level, because it's the most XP between levels that doesn't get you 99. Man, it feels good being able to say that, because I haven't been able to say that for a while, considering I don't have any level 97s. Yep, there's another one of them. There's another one of those rings again. Yeah, there's... Thank you for the axe. We got a non-warrior's ring this task, a Seer's ring. That's the end of the DK's task. And at least I have a warrior's ring and a dragon axe for each toe now. No way, straight into the Hellhounds in Taverley task. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing from Serb is just the jar, and then I'll be done forever with this boss. Hey, got a crystal this task, a Pegasian. Now that is a good drop to get during Pride Month. Oh, no way. That is 666 for the crystals. Whoa. That's the end of the Serb task. No jar for me today. Oh, a Brine Saber. I'm doing one final birdhouse run for this video. Now you may not have been able to tell, but this video is the most amount of real time, and I think in-game time too, that I've ever put into a video in this GIM series. It has been 22 days of real time, and for the in-game time, I started at 441 days and 23 hours. So it's been exactly 8 days of in-game time, which is almost 200 hours. You've probably noticed I've been trying out new stuff lately in terms of videos, like a lot of non-progress videos. And when I put my attention on that, I kind of become complacent in this progress series, which I don't mean in a bad way, because if I was only making progress videos, I'd only be uploading maybe once a week. But because I'm making all these variety videos, it allows me to put more time into each of these progress videos, because now I can space these group Ironman videos further apart without having my channel go dead for weeks at a time. The variety videos take like 1 to 2 days to make, so yeah, it's a bit more downtime and AFKing on this account during those 1 to 2 days, but that allows me to put more time into each progress video. Plus, depending on the variety video, some of them still involve me making progress on this account if I show like trying out 1 hour of a certain method. Let's look at what I got done in this video. I don't remember what I started with the cash stack at, but it's currently 121 mil. I know the brimstone keys, I started the video with 1,000. I gained 262 brimstone keys. That was over the course of about 200 Slayer tasks in this video. And with that, let's see how much Slayer XP I gained in the last 22 days. About 2.5 mil Slayer XP in this video. That means a lot of combat XP was gained as well. I mean, looking at the total XP I gained from the start of the video, it's been about 20 mil total XP. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. You can play on PC or consoles by using my link in the description or pinned comment. New and returning players who haven't played for 6 months will receive a massive bonus pack. If you want to keep me company when I stream, feel free to stop by at twitch.tv/wild_mudkip. And in the description of this video, I will have my duo teammate Spookdog's most recent video linked, so you can check it out and stay up to date with her road to max. It's finally time to wrap up this video though, because it has gone on for a long time. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.